Well, when you were putting together the NBA YoungBoy documentary, you were getting death threats over that. From who exactly? From fans or someone affiliated with him, or hard to say?
I could say all of the above. I received a message from Fredo Bang, a stern message from Fredo Bang. I took something out of the video at Fredo Bang's request.
I know Fredo Bang. I mean, him and YoungBoy aren't the best of friends.
No.
What exactly did you say?
What did I say?
Yes. No, what did you have of him in the documentary?
I took it out. I'm not going to say, but
Okay,
like,
fair
because I don't want to bring attention to it. Because Fredo was like, I'm not really rocking with that. And
Yeah, I
you know
like
what?
Fredo, man.
You know what? When he said that to me, I took another look at what I'd said, and I was kind of like, I see. I was like, I kind of see where you're coming from. You know what it is? It's like sometimes people might say that to me, and if I look at it and I'm just like, I don't think that even really contributes to the wider topic that I'm talking about, or the wider understanding. You know, I was just like, I'm gonna trim that out. That ain't nothing to me. And I respect him. I love his music. I love YoungBoy's music. Like, you know, but to be fair, Fredo wasn't threatening to kill me, but he was like, I'm not feeling this. But yeah, just all sorts of people, you know, all sorts of no display picture having folks, you know, saying they were going to do this and that. You know, some of the Chicagos, like some big names saying they were going to do this and that. But yeah, the YoungBoy thing I think was interesting because, again, I think that's a 6-hour video and people see the title. And it's funny, right? Because I had people pissed off saying that he was a real killer and I'm a snitch. And I had people pissed off saying, you saying he's a fake gangster, he's a real gangster, he'll get at you. So it was like, I couldn't win. But again, the title of that video, you know, it was kind of, that was trying to be divisive, but I was also trying to get at the question of like, that's the question everyone asks with YoungBoy. Is he really a killer? He says he's on a track, he says he's the Gravedigger. Is he really?
Gravedigger Mountain.
Exactly. And the thing with the YoungBoy video, I had the same aim as the Von video. I was like, well, he says he's got songs where he's talking about 12, 13 bodies. So I said, you know what, let me do exactly the same treatment to YoungBoy as I gave to Von. Let me work out, did he really do any of this stuff? And if you watch that video to the end, you'll see my conclusion is basically like, YoungBoy's around that, he ain't really do that. YoungBoy ain't killed anyone.
Right, because I remember when he was first coming out, he had a murder charge that he was fighting.
Attempted murder.
Attempted murder, my bad. Okay, which he ultimately beat.
Well, he took 10 years probation in it.
Ah, okay.
So he got that, and that was, you know, his cousin Boozilla got killed, and him and his boys were basically sliding for revenge, and they shot up a certain person's house, and that was the attempted murder charge. I think it was 2 counts of attempted murder or something, but it's like him and all the NBA guys in the car together, basically going to avenge Boozilla, and that situation ended up popping off. One of their guys got shot in the neck, and again, like, you know, the rest is history on that. That's how he ended up. You know, the judge really cut him some slack and gave him that 10 years probation, and unfortunately, like, he managed to shake loose of that, but it's just, he's had non-stop legal issues because, like, I don't know, it's a crazy one with YoungBoy because it's just like, I don't think they'll ever leave him alone.
Well, he just got arrested today.
Yeah.
Basically, they said that while on probation, on house arrest, he was, I guess there was some drug stuff, some fraud stuff. It was his house got raided, and now I believe he's locked up again.
Sounds like it, yeah.
It's kind of crazy because he's been given so many chances and he continues to get himself in trouble to a certain degree.
I think so, but also I think they're so hard and restrictive on him. I think it's like, you know, this guy can barely make a move without putting a foot in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And YoungBoy may well be dead if he wasn't on house arrest all this time. And that's why I really wanted to go to town with that video because it was like, to me, I feel like people don't understand YoungBoy. A lot of people write YoungBoy off. They're like, oh, he just floods all this crap, low-quality music out into the market. Oh, his music's rubbish. And it's like, no, this guy's stuck on house arrest. He's got nothing to do but to be creative and put his pain into his music and tell his stories. He can't leave the house. All he can do is sit in the home studio and make music. And it's like, people really need to understand what he's going through. Everywhere he goes to, they're trying to kill him. He's got nothing to do but sit there and record music, and he's depressed. And so many of his friends have been killed. So many people have died about, you know, his business. It's like, I have so much sympathy for YoungBoy, and like in that video, I really tried to like break down and make people understand, like, can you see where this kid's coming from? Like, this kid's going through some, like, this kind of, I don't know if it's cringy, but it's just like, I always trying to say to people, it's like, you know, his rap name's YoungBoy. Like, he's a young boy. He's gone through like a lifetime of shit as a young boy. He's only like, what, 22, 23 or something?
Yeah.
This guy's like been through 100 years of pain.
Right.
And he's still a young boy. You know, it's crazy what he's been through. And he's released a lifetime's worth of albums. He's got like, you know, we're talking over a dozen albums. Yeah. He's still a young boy. And it's like trying to get people to understand that with this video, you know, that's why it's 6 hours.